right here. What an awesome pass through the slot, onto the stick of Batherson. Kachuk in tight up, let's get going, scores! Brady Kachuk wins it in overtime for Ottawa.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I am your host. Now, before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_, and on Instagram at Sens Talk. As well, go to SeatGeek.com. Use promo code SensTalk. You'll save $20 off your first purchase. Now, today, the National Hockey League has finally made the announcement that has been long overdue, as the Senators' season has now been put on a pause after 10-plus players and coaches have been put in COVID-19 protocol. It's ridiculous how long it took for the National Hockey League to make this decision. Even though it is the right decision, it took them way too long to make this decision. For example, yesterday, Drake Batherson tested positive for COVID, so he was unable to play in that 4-0 loss to Calgary. However, the day before, on my birthday, on Saturday against the Pittsburgh Penguins, a big W on my birthday. Shout out to Sanders for that W. But regardless, on that day, Drake Batherson had a 4-point performance. But before that game, he tested positive and then negative for COVID. So what are these protocols, firstly? There's clearly no consistency in these testing mechanisms because Batherson tested positive and then negative in one day, and then the next day tests positive again and is unable to play. So the fact that the protocol system itself should be put into question, and has been questionable to say the least with its results, proves the National Hockey League waited way too long to put the Sanders season on pause. You put unnecessary risk for exposure to teams like Calgary, teams like Pittsburgh, and of course Los Angeles, and many others like Vegas too, because hey, listen, COVID does spread very easily, and when you're in close contact with one another, especially during a hockey game, COVID will likely spread. And that's what we've seen throughout the league. We've seen it throughout many other leagues in sports, and it's quite perplexing to me that the National Hockey League has only stepped in now to make this decision. And I think the biggest indicator about this decision is because tomorrow, New Jersey was supposed to be Ottawa's opponent, all right? That's, of course, crossing international borders. Crossing international borders is a whole different ballgame than staying within a country and passing through provincial borders. It's a whole other ballgame, especially now in the world of COVID. So because of this, that definitely had a huge, if not was the reason as to why the National Hockey League made this announcement or decision finally. But overall, I think the Senators needed this. It's clearly been tiring for them, draining them down and, of course, affecting their ability to win games. So I think this is a much-needed break for a lot of Sanders to get some rest, but more importantly, get these players healthy because COVID is not something to joke around about. And, the Sanders' next 3 games are postponed. Their next game is projected anyways to be November 22nd on Monday against the Colorado Avalanche. Now, of course, if there's more players put into protocol, a.k.a. testing positive for COVID, that game is also potentially in question. It all depends on what happens to the next week. If in the next week, the National Hockey League sees COVID cases decrease in Ottawa, that game on Monday, on November 22nd, should go ahead. But if Ottawa continues to, test players positive for COVID, that game definitely could be in question to be postponed as well. And, because of this, the Sanders are off for a whole week. And, we have some content coming for you this week. Do not worry. We have a new Let's Talk series episode coming up this week, so stay tuned for that one. We also have an exclusive interview with Senators DJ Alex Marchand that we did at the beginning of the season. We're going to drop that for you this week as well. So stay tuned for those 2 pieces of content. And, of course, if there's any more updates on the COVID-19 situation with the Ottawa Senators, you'll be first to hear it from us here at Sens Talk. Besides that, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next couple days for a Let's Talk series episode, so I'll see you all then. Besides that, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video, share this video with stuff, and of course, click that big red button down there and make it great, and subscribe to us. And most importantly of all, turn the notification bell on so you get notified whenever we upload a new video. Besides that, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Go Sens, go.